Hey, what's up guys, Colossinix here. So I saw this article floating around on my Facebook, and I shared it and I made a comment about it. It's on my Coloss exercise page, and I got quite a stir up out of it, so I figured this is something that was related to health and fitness, so put it on the channel. And this is something that kind of affects me personally, because this article is about my university and my gym, and while this isn't a gym that I regularly attend, I used to, I just found it was too crowded and small, but it still affects me because it's still the gym at my university, and it's a place where I've been, so it affects me. University student group wants no men gym time, and the article goes on to say that I guess this is a big LGBT focused article, and women how about how they feel oppressed and as if they're being harassed in the gym, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit. So this group of people, they feel as though they're being oppressed. They feel as though they can't go to the gym anymore because there's just too many men, and they're all watching them, and they're all muttering under their breaths, and they're all talking about these women and harassing them. And what they think the solution is going to be is that they want to have their own block of time for no men, just women, and LGBT. Like, I like how it's not just LGBT, it's LGBT and women. So it's just it's really just no men gym time, right? And like, this is going to be the solution for any kind of harassment that happens in the gym. The first thing I want to say about that is that harassment is everywhere. It's in the gyms, it's on the streets, it's in your schools, it's at your jobs. But we don't have a no men time at anywhere else in the world. I don't think the gym is the place we should be starting. I've been working out in the gym for obviously a lot of years, and you know, I don't see a lot of harassment in the gym. Like, if I were to ever see some guy kind of, leaning up on the squat rack talking to some girl, kind of looking as though he's invading her space, I would get involved, and I would say that, hey buddy, give her some personal space, so that, don't get me wrong here. There's a lot of creeps out there, and they disgust me. But that's not what I'm trying to get at here. Like, I'll go to the gym with my girlfriend, and I'll notice when I go with her that there's a lot of eyes in the gym that they kind of peek over, see what she's doing, and then they see me and they look away, right? So it's real, right? And I'd never noticed it until I started going to the gym with her, that there are eyes that kind of wander and they kind of watch a little bit. But most guys, once they've been caught, they look away. They're embarrassed, and then they don't do it again. They'll change their positions. They'll go somewhere else in the gym and then watch. And then if I'm with her, obviously I can stand behind her, in front of her, or position myself to spot her in ways that people can't watch her. So I mean, we find solutions to these problems. We work around them. We don't avoid going to the gym completely or demand a women-only time, because the only thing that's going to do is it's going to create a bigger division between men and women. While men and women are different, and those differences should be praised and not ripped apart, we don't want to create a men time and a women time in the gym, because all it's going to do is create this bigger issue between equal rights, feminism, all of that, because as soon as the men aren't allowed to be there, and now gyms are predominantly male used, you have all these men now seeing all these women, and what, women time? I'm going to call it right now. If you were to have a women time in the gym, there would be about 6 or 7 women in there, in the whole gym. There's not a lot of women that go to the gym in general. For whatever reason, that's their own reason. It's your personal reason. I'm not judging that. But there's not a lot of women that go to the gym, and whether that's men or not, if there's a women-only time, it just might start to create some bitterness from the men community. The men might be thinking, well, what was wrong with the old method? Everyone has always been welcome in the gym. It's never been a discriminatory place. Once you start to do this, you're discriminating. Okay, you're not allowing men to be in there. And like I said, the gym's it's just always been for everyone, right? If I see a man in there in the gym, he's doing his thing and he's gay, how am I even supposed to know that he's gay, right? In his head, he might be thinking, oh, everyone's judging me because I like the same sex. It's not like first of all, we can't even tell. It's not like you're walking around and talking and flaunting what you got and stuff in the gym. It's just people go to the gym to do their work, right? If you're a woman, people aren't judging you because you're a woman in the gym. If you're a lesbian, people aren't thinking, oh, she's a lesbian. Like, how first of all, how are we even supposed to know that? Second of all, most men will just look to see what you're doing and then look away. Your sexual orientation shouldn't even matter in the gym. In my personal opinion and in my belief, which some people disagree with, is that if you are so concerned about how you look in the gym and what other people think of you in the gym, I don't think that you're focused enough on what you're doing and what you should be doing to get to where you want to be. You should be going to the gym with your goals in mind, the things that you want to do, the places you want to take yourself and your body, right? The achievements you want to make, the results that you're going for. So if you're going to the gym and you feel like you can't do anything because people might be watching you, then I think that you may need more focus. Now, I know people have disagreed with me, and I'm not saying that people are mentally weak and that they need more mental toughness in the gym, like in the sense that they're weak, fragile people, and now I'm discriminating against them. That's not this at all. I'm saying that you just need to be more focused on what you're doing, what you need. And if you are so concerned about what people are thinking about you in the gym, then you should maybe start to reevaluate why you're going to the gym in the first place. And I mean, lastly, if you're going to have a no men's gym time, then you have to have a no women's gym time. You know, if you're going to have an LGBT gym time, you have to have a heterosexual only gym time. That's equality. Having a no men gym time isn't equality. That creates inequality. That creates issues. We're not creating a solution here. We're just making another problem. We replace one problem with another problem. And then you might be thinking, well, Zach, why do I have to change, right? If these people are all bothering me or these people are all harassing me, why am I the one who has to change going to the gym? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just going to the gym doing my thing. And you're right. You don't have to change. But these problems are going to come to you in the gym. They come to everyone, just in different forms. These problems come to you in life. They come to you in all shapes and sizes. These are hurdles, obstacles, and they come at you. That's how life is. If you're trying to get somewhere, there's going to be obstacles. The only way you're going to get there and succeed is if you get past those obstacles. So you can't limit it or narrow it down to, oh, just the gym is like this. Oh, just this. It's just, they're obstacles in different forms. And you have to beat them. You have to get around them. So if you just can't work out the gym because maybe you are being watched, maybe you got blessed from the gods with amazing genetics and guys can't stop creeping on you. There's unfortunately nothing we can do about these guys because we can't make rules that you can't look at people. It's not going to work. So the only thing, so at that point you would start to look for solutions. Okay, I can't work out at the gym at these busy times. Maybe I'll go when the gym is dead. Maybe I'll find out a time where there's less people and that's when I'll go to the gym. Or well, maybe I can get a lot of work done with my body weight and a couple pairs of dumbbells, so maybe I'll, instead of investing in a gym membership and a locker and all this, I'll take that same money and put it into a few pairs of dumbbells. Now I can do everything that I want to do at the gym at home, in the comforts of my own home. Maybe you want to go to the gym, you want to bring a friend with you, right? Like what I did with my girlfriend. You stand in front of them, or you stand behind them, or you kind of protect them, or whatever you have to do to feel comfortable. You have to find those solutions and you have to make them yourselves. You can't start putting up walls and dividing people and saying you sit here, you sit here, you sit here. You can't keep putting people in boxes and telling them how to be and telling them not how to be. It's just you can't take the human out of people. You can't separate the men and the women. We are born and created to fit together like a puzzle piece. Okay, we go together. We're the yin and the yang. Like we're meant to be together, and that's fine. If it's a place that's male dominant, that's just it. There's just going to be a lot of men there. Women are allowed to be there, and they should be accepted there, and they shouldn't be harassed and creeped on. That's just the unfortunate reality of it, and I wish that I could give you guys a solution for that, but I can't really. If someone's harassing you in the gym, you should go talk to them and say, hey, I've noticed that you're watching me exercise. I would appreciate some privacy so that you focus on your exercising. When you're in the gym, I'm going to focus on my training because frankly what you're doing makes me uncomfortable and I'm having trouble focusing. And at that point, if that person doesn't take the hint or respect you, then you tell them that, I'm going to go tell the gym staff, and if I have to call the police, I will. And you know what? I bet you that person's not going to bother you ever again. There are gyms out there that are women-only gyms too. There's no men-only gyms. There's other gyms out there that already accommodate this. You don't need to start going after universities. Like, I know my university, the University of Winnipeg, it's always been like this. There's always been some kind of revolutionary movement for this gender or that gender. Not men usually. The men are usually the villains. But there's usually some big movement in the university for this pride or that pride, or the amount of feminist bake sales I see where they charge men triple what they charge everyone else. I just don't see how this is a solution. This is a good thing. I just don't see how making men feel small is making them want to be nice to you, you know, is making men and women feel equal. When you start putting one on a pedestal and the other one down, it's just backwards progression, you know. It's the other side of the same coin. And I guess I've seen, you know, all these movements, the fundraising, the bake sales, the posters, the propaganda, making to be feel as though I'm some kind of horrible monster because I was born with these parts, you know. And, you know, I've seen the drag shows and stuff happening in the Y, and there's, you know what, sometimes there's things there that make me uncomfortable, and I just deal with it because, like I said, it's just an obstacle that I'm gonna face in life, getting to where I need to be. So I don't talk about this stuff very often. I usually keep my mouth shut because one another person complaining isn't really gonna help anything. But I really wanted to, I guess, share my feelings on this particular matter because it's relevant to me and my lifestyle, and I just want to share that with you guys. So if you stuck through the whole video, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments. Like or dislike my video, it's up to you. And or if you know me, if you want to talk to me in person, I'd love to have conversations about this kind of stuff. So yeah, if you like the video, give me a like though. Stay tuned for more videos. Klaus, thanks out.